Mark Jeffries, God Given Talent Basketball.
Brandon Bracey, Bracey Skills Clinics, and co-director of Team Rampage.
Christopher Collins, Phoenix Fitness 24/7, co-director of YBA Youth Basketball Academy.
Marcus Kirkland, Strive of Others. That's my company. I'm the best trainer in the world. You see, they didn't say it. I'm gonna say it. You know. Oh, also assistant coach / head coach, West Coast Havoc. So, I have an Instagram. I got a good little following behind me, and I like to post my players. I get other players that get mad. I get parents that get mad that I post other players. But someone told me that it's bad that I post players on my Instagram because I'm giving these kids clout and I'm getting clout myself. So I want to hear you guys. I see all you guys do the same thing I'm doing. Is it bad that we post certain players? It's our Instagram and they are social media. So mine, I can post myself all I want. You all see me. I cross you the other day. I put it on my Instagram.
Nobody wants to see that. You don't talk about when I lock you up though. You don't be talking about.
Hey, he the first person to come back on me. Hey, he the first person to be I felt stuff. I said, damn, he got me. Anyway, is it bad to really showcase our players and what we're doing? Show, like Rampage, like if you didn't showcase what you were doing, Bracey, you didn't showcase Rampage, I would never have known, I would never have connected with you. So I believe you need to do stuff like that to not necessarily show off it, but you know, I like to show Zach killing, boom, I want to post that. Solomon Young killing, I want to post that. Phil got first team, Division I, what? Post that. My little brother, go to ARC, I'm gonna post that. Hendo, when he goes to get this scholarship, I'm gonna post it. You know, I want to be behind my players. Keegan, like, you know what I mean? The list goes on and on. I know you guys got players. So how do you guys feel about that? Do you think it's bad to showcase your players, what you're doing, your program? Is that bad?
I don't think it's bad. I mean, I just think some people just be in their own egos and they be miserable with how they view life. And so they'll look at what you post and say, oh, he just bragging. Nah, you're not bragging. You actually happy that this kid did this or achieved
It's
this.
like being a parent.
Yeah.
Proud of your kid.
Proud of the work. especially if you've seen him go from point A to point B, point C. Like that's progress. You know, and it's like when you do it for a while, like I can go on the Rampage account and just scroll all the way down to like 2015, 2016 and see this same kid that's about to move on from a JC in high school. Like that's real progress.
Watch him grow up.
And then I think people don't understand, I'm from Sac, so a lot of these kids I seen Solomon at Cal Fit, just seen him, I play one-on-one, boom. Like all these kids that I see, I either challenged them one-on-one, you know, played with them at the gym and got to know them on that level, and then boom, it became like family, you know what I'm saying? So, and they happened to be good. Like, you know, I met Elias Dupashai, I just met him going in the sport court, you know what I'm saying? Phil, I coached him when he was at JT Elite Camp. That's like, what, 6 years ago? Like, you know what I mean? I just see these kids and boom, it all happens. It happened to be good.
For me, I mean, at the end of the day, it's 2019, and for me, like social media, I'm a big believer, especially like you see what I do, you know, my Hooper's Religion thing and how I document everything. Like for the players, you know, it's a confidence thing. It's making them believe. You know, if I'm over here just spreading them love, and at the end of the day, you know, it's a case-by-case thing. If I have one player and just had a great week and he's been doing this, like, you know, it's never about jealousy. Cause it's like if you have 3 kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, I care for all of my players the same. But if this one player, I'm going to use him the example to rise up the other guys who've been kind of slacking. Like, hey, he's been doing 3 days. I'm posting it. I'm talking, you know, kind of like what me and you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, so-and-so's been in the gym, this and that. And I'm promoting that. I'm assuming if you're a competitor and you see that, like, oh man, I got to get my act up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like about social media. That's why I post a lot about all my players. I give them little highlights. I take my time, you know what I'm saying, late at night, just to, all right, I'm gonna make him a little mix, just so to make him remember, you know, what I'm saying, all the work that you put in, all this stuff. Like I'm watching. I want everybody else to see that. So I think that's if anything, everybody should be doing it. You know what I'm saying? To promote their players.
I mean, social media, at least for me, has been one of the most key tools in my success. Just so honestly.
Me too.
Being able
I think
to,
all of us.
being able to promote this club, my training company, being able to promote the kids, being able to connect with other kids. I'm able to recruit using social media, and the kids can literally, you know, network amongst each other with using social media. They're like, dude, you got to talk to this guy, Coach Chris. Like, he's doing great things with YBA. Go ahead and look on his IG. Like, all it is nothing but kids.
But not
and
only
kids
that, I
and
met
like-
you through. Our
Yeah,
first interaction was on
exactly,
Facebook with
yeah.
you. My first interaction on Instagram with you. I knew who you were because you know I was coming.
Facebook, you know.
No,
Yeah.
Instagram. I already knew who you were. I was coming to get mad, give y'all buckets in Fairfield. So like, no, like social media is what it is. Without social media, do you think we all like?
No, it's true.
Social media to me help people
for
come
sure.
together.
For sure.
Because imagine no social media, we wouldn't be here right now. None of us would be here right now.
Absolutely. I mean, it is, you know, I mean, if you really, really want to take it back, I mean, isn't that how And1 got popular? Started on VHS tape.
That's true.
That someone recorded.
Exactly.
I mean, that was our social media. That was it. It was like, look at this VHS, and you saw all these cool ass moves and stuff. That was now those guys, you know, the hot sauce and Skip to My Lose and all. That's how they became famous. We're just basically using that same origin at a more instant pace. You know what I mean? Like, these kids can interact daily with what we do.
Yep.
You know, like that's why I post. Why I know you do the same thing. I'm assuming you do. You know, when you're training kids, you post your training and what you're doing and the drills you're doing, like because you can see the progression. You can see from point A to point
And then
B.
to me, I was thinking of it like we're all doing something positive.
Yeah,
We're in the gym with kids.
exactly.
Like at the end of the
We
day,
serve the people.
We're helping. Kids are in here getting better. At the end of the day, they're getting better. They're not doing drugs. They're not doing all these other things. You know, we're playing basketball. We're getting better. We have a goal. We're trying to
It
reach.
should be inspiring.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. We're inspiring. We're inspiring, motivating. You know what I'm saying? All that.
Whatever dummy told you. You shouldn't be
No,
posting that.
it's a lot of people like
Well,
they
a
get
lot of
upset
people are
about my
stupid, man.
social
Like,
media. They get really
hell
upset, and I don't understand it.
No.
And I'm just trying to be like, you know what? I'm just trying to do this for a positive cause. You know, I had one kid say, "Oh, here's one for y'all." One kid told me, he goes, "I scored this and this much amount of points, and you didn't record me. Why you always pony riding?" I was like, so basically, if I would have recorded you, it would have been good. But since I didn't record you, I'm pony riding. I said, "You know what? I'm gonna pray for you, because the devil is coming from me. I see this. You know what I'm saying?"
But you'd be surprised how many college coaches are on social media and looking at these things.
Oh, all of them on Twitter.
Yeah,
All
Twitter.
college-
All of them use
Oh,
Twitter.
College
Twitter.
coaches are all over Twitter.
Twitter, I didn't know
But I
Twitter was that
remember-
popular.
Oh, Twitter is big.
Instagram,
I just know my
where
Twitter.
players are at, Instagram, I ain't gonna lie, that's where a lot of the players are at because you got the social media stuff. Like I said, the Ball is Life, Simply Basketball, Cali
coaches
Hoops,
on
all that
Twitter.
good stuff. But the coaches are on Twitter. They're
Yes.
all over
Y'all
Twitter.
got a LinkedIn account?
I have LinkedIn.
I'm
account.
popping on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn
I got like
is
6,000 followers on
professional.
LinkedIn. I'm doing big things.
I remember I posted,
Y'all better link with me for sure.
I posted a workout video of a kid, and it was a JC coach that was following me, started asking me questions just off the workout I posted. Yeah, that happened before.
Twitter?
For sure. On Instagram.
Oh, Instagram. Okay.
On
what I'm saying.
Instagram.
You
But
create
it'll be more so for Twitter. There are lots of college
I
coaches
got
on
an
Twitter.
offer job off Instagram.
Yeah, man, it's creating a platform, like I said, for us and these kids and showing the progression. I mean, people always want to see it, so now we got the ability to show it to them.